Alright, let's continue on and figure out if my grandfather is really my grandfather. No, every time. Every time. Continue, please. Do not start a new game. Alright, so we opened up the bag. My phone is not with me. Hey, it's cup holders, man. That's good. Coke air freshener. Terrence Auto Parts. Aren't you glad to see us? I can't poke it anymore. Pick up direction. What the hell? No Google Maps, huh? Road Buddy. Send a printer back to directions. Start at 861W Orange Street, Greenville, MI, US. End at Puckfussin, MI. Distance 110.03 miles. Estimated time 1 hour 58 minutes. Start out going south on East Elm Street toward Main Street. Turn right onto Maple Street. Turn slightly left. Emerge. Sure. Glove
Oh
compartment.
no.
Oh. My phone
What?
is gone.
My cell phone. I left my cell phone at the hotel.
Oh, that's not good.
Are you sure? Yes, I looked everywhere. It's not in the glove box. It's not in my backpack. I don't have the charger either. I must have left it on the charger at the hotel.
Mom, did you take it? We have to go back and
We
get
have
it.
to go back and get it.
Tess, we have been driving for over an hour already.
Great.
We are not driving all the way back to the motel just so you can have your phone for one day.
What
You
is buy
don't
me a new one?
understand.
It might be gone if we don't go back for it.
It
Yeah.
might be gone if we don't go back for it.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be in the motel lost and found. We can pick
We
it
go
up
back
on the
and
way
pick it up.
home.
Great.
Mom, we have to turn around. We haven't been driving for an hour.
Yes, we have. We left 1 hour and 18 minutes ago.
Well, we can drive faster on the way back.
I am not breaking the speed limit and getting pulled over and getting a ticket because you can't wait till tonight to get
You know, I wouldn't have left my phone there if it wasn't for you. You were lying to me, and I was so distracted.
Oh, we haven't had
and
this
now
conversation.
you won't even go back. And
Hold on. I was lying to you? When was I lying to you?
You never told me about the pills you're taking. Well, that's also bad. And you didn't tell me you could stay with August. Yeah.
you didn't tell me we could stay with
That's
August.
more important. Pills, sure.
Why would you just lie to me and say August was unwilling to help us?
I didn't lie.
Hid
She
the
doesn't
truth.
want to help. Helping would be buying the house, and when I asked, she said no.
But she offered to let us stay with her.
And I said no. There's a million reasons why that's a bad idea.
At least we'd be sleeping in a bed and not a car.
We aren't gonna sleep in the car. I'll figure something out.
Okay,
Aren't you
well.
concerned? We have no plan. You have no plan.
I have a plan. Money might be tight, but it's not like I don't have a job.
If you and Dad were still together, where do you think we'd be right now? Why are you so disinterested in my business, and why don't you like August? Or well, don't ask. That is just a bad thing to ask. I think if you and Dad were still together, they're not, obviously. And I mean, Dad just ran away. Why are you so disinterested in my business? I mean, a business could be a serious thing. It's a tough choice, man. Why don't you like August? Seems like the gimme easy one. This is just wishful. He's gonna get mad. What about my business?
Why are you so disinterested in my business?
Excuse me?
You don't ask me anything about what I do.
I have a lot going on right now, Tess.
I could
You're
help make
always
money.
talking about the theater, but when I talk about what I'm working on...
I'm sorry, honey, but I can't just drop everything to learn about websites.
At least Dad...
Don't bring your dad into this.
Why not? Why can't we talk about Dad? Actually talk about Dad for once. The divorce...
I don't want to have this discussion right now.
Fine. You don't want to have this discussion? I'll just find out when I go to Nevada.
What?
When I see Dad when I go next month.
You're not going to Nevada next month.
Why I am
Yes,
though?
I am. I already have the tickets.
What do you mean? With what money?
From my business, I'm going...
From your business. I can't believe you. That you would go behind my back?
If you just told me what was happening, I wouldn't have to. I wouldn't have to ask Dad to tell me the truth.
The truth? Please. Oh, so that's what this is all about, huh? You want to know what's the truth?
I mean, it would help if
Fine.
we knew.
Here's the truth. The divorce wasn't mutual. I divorced him.
Okay. What reason?
Your father announced he was going to Reno to become a full-time gambler.
Oh, he's a
and
well, that's
expected
bad.
me to say, "Oh, sure, honey. Feel free to abandon me and my daughter and dying mother to try out your next get-rich-quick scheme." What? What kind of person would think a marriage could work with that kind of distance?
That's
so then
bad.
I have to be the bad guy, just like always. He gets to run away and be the fun parent, and I have to be the mean mom and do all the work. So I divorced him. I'm sure he's just as proud of his new job as I am, and that's why you're hearing about it now. So sure, go to Nevada, ask him all about it. I'm sure he'll tell you the truth.
Not only did I lose my phone, but I got in this fight with my mom. This sucks. I guess now we're just going to sit here in silence until we get to this stupid houseboat. What a fun road trip. That was sarcastic. Give me a sec. Alright, let's continue for a bit, then I gotta run. Look at the quick stop receipt. The same as last time. Got the same pot. Made by me. Got the car registration. Got ourselves some sunglasses. Hey, Mom.
It's a dead end.
It's not a
Oh.
dead end. We just have to get out and walk.
Where, Tess?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I think it's through here. Thanks for the help, by the way.
Look, I know you're upset. We both are. Let's just get in, see what we can find about Pierre, and get out. Before I change my mind.
Agreed.
Are we not breaking and entering? Well, this looks like we finally made it to the houseboat we saw in the picture. Okay, it's not very nice. Most likely owned by the mystery man, aka P.S. Lotrick. Whatever we find here better be worth it. So we broke in and entered, huh? Not exactly. Oh, the freaking lake dried up. Wow. French Peninsula Lautrec. There you go.
Lautrec! That's the name of the mystery man. Think he's got mail?
Great.
Guess we'll never know. It's locked anyway.
Maybe that's for the best. Tampering with other people's mail is illegal.
And their house is not. Aren't we breaking into the house? We found a mailbox labeled the Trek. We can't get into it though. Mom says it would be illegal, but that's Twitter talk. Good. I mean, anyway, we're doing illegal. Oh, danger, do not enter. Caution tape. Alright. Trash over here, and someone has also obviously come here to drink. Fishing stuff. Boat, so makes sense. P, obviously, no one has been here in a long time. Not enter, danger. The entire thing dried up, huh? Yeah, people have been out here to whatever, drink or barbecue and stuff. Pots, lots of pots. Yeah, pick up K. Like, why K?
Put that down. It looks pretty rusty.
Okay.
Okay. K from... Oh, Larry's shack. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Mom.
How are we supposed to get on board?
Maybe there's something around here we can use.
Like a big plank. We want to get across to the boat, but if we try to jump the gap, we'll break our shin bones. Maybe there's something around here that we can use to get across. I like this big old boat. That doesn't seem very safe though. Or this like giant plank here. Yeah. Probably get in there. Before I move the plank, you can check out. Yep, it's open. Okay, so I got some gardening. So they're selling like plants and stuff. Important notice. By notice of the Algoma County Sheriff Department, filing number 23611. All docked vessels must be removed prior to October 1st, 1974 due to the scheduled completion of the St. Jude River Dam. Oh, there's a dam project. No exceptions by authority of Algoma Municipal Board. Anyone who defaces these legal notices or causes them to become defaced in any way is guilty of a misdemeanor and will be punished to the full extent of the law. Yep, 1974. 9-1. The one with the Wolverine logo on it. If you see it, please bring it back to me, Dave. Generous reward offered. Tell Ramstein no. Please remember this is a shared facility for all residents who fish off their boats or the dock. If you borrow equipment to clean or prepare your catch, donate to its storage space in an orderly fashion. And if you clean your catch on the workbenches here, please clean up thoroughly before retiring for the evening. We all rely on one another's consideration to keep the fishing stack in good shape. This means you, Pierre. Right. Fireworks. So fine, no. St. Jude Dam gets go ahead. Despite public outcry, Senator Ramstein plans to move ahead on the St. Jude Dam project, slated to take place in late 1975. The dam will provide energy, jobs, and land to the people who need it most, said the senator in a meeting with the press last Thursday. Okay, give me a second. Alright, I'm back. I don't know where else. Okay, once again. Continue should be about start. Just saying. Just saying. According to me, if it were up to me, continue about start. Anyway, I walked in here and I was looking at these, right? Yeah, St. Jude Dam gets good. Despite public outcry, Senator Ramstein plans to move ahead on the Jude Dam project slated to take place in late 1975. The dam will provide energy, jobs, and land to the people who need it most, said the senator in a meeting with the press last Thursday. Others disagreed. The dam benefits only the richest, said Marsha Winters, one of the protesters. In the short term, the dam's only effect will be to disrupt or displace citizens and decimate local wildlife. Other protesters shared Winters' concerns. I have lived off Oak Ridge Road my entire life, said one, who wished to remain anonymous. I have nowhere else to go. The senator was quick to dismiss these claims. There are always problems to be solved with any new development. We are sure that the people of Michigan will be glad to have the dam once it's constructed. See dam on page 2B. New Year weekend quiet. The Algoma County Sheriff's Department reported an exceptionally quiet holiday weekend with no more than minor firecracker disturbances reported. The Sheriff Department reported only, yeah. And then please remember, this is a shed facility for all residents who fish off their boats or the dock. If you borrow equipment to clean up, prepare your catch, return it to its storage space in an orderly fashion. And if you clean your catch on the workbenches here, please clean up thoroughly before retiring for the evening. We all rely on one another's consideration to keep the fishing stack in good shape. Right? Oh, also, I think they just forgot about the fact that I found that letter box thing. I don't like when the game just forgets things. Oh no, it knows. We found a mailbox labeled Lotrick. We can't get into it though. Mom says it would be illegal, but that's bitter talk. Right. And then we saw to get across, but we couldn't obviously because we need that board over there. Do that later though. First of all, you seem like a tardy dude.
Pierre! Pierre was here.
Looks like we're on the right track.
Are on the right track. And then all docked vessels must be removed. And they were cleaning their fish here. They got another fishing lure. I got some plates for using to store their thing. Later, house paint. Got ourselves ore, broken glass. More plates with like green and red stuff.
Is that dried blood? Ew, 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 ew. Why on earth did I just touch that?
It's probably fish blood. Right? The place for like cleaning fish and all that. Cool. Yep. They all look like fishing stuff to me. Lawrence Boat Rental. Yeah, so they were renting out these.
Yikes. Somebody has anger issues. Couldn't just set down the knife gently, could ya?
Stabbed into the thing. Okay. They got like a scale and everything. Yeah, whatever the hell that is. Bottle. Crumpler Stout. Brewed and stewed in New York City Twin Parks Brewing. 750 ml. Water bottle. Equity Hydro Refreshment. Okay. Door. Dapper hat. Okay, rope. Some other stuff. Cool looking glass. Okay, but it doesn't look like there's anything really here. Other than giant freaking cobwebs. Anything in the creepy bathroom? Boots. Nothing below them. Always gotta check below the boots. There's bottles up there. Interesting. Alright, well, nothing in here. Move the board, I guess. Move flank.
This is so stupid. We're trespassing.
That we
We
are.
need to go back home.
But
What if you fall off and break your neck, Tess? Or who knows what's even in that boat? Or if the floorboards are all rotted, or
but we're already here. And the trailer home,
mobile home.
the mobile home, was fine. I just think if we go back now, what's the point? Don't you want to know what happened to Grandma? To find Pierre?
Okay, fine. You stay here, and I'll see what I can find.
What?
No, you can't go in without me.
Don't tell me what I can't do, Tess. No matter how grown up you think you might be, I'm still your mother.
You're right. I'm sorry. We've done all of this so far together. I just don't want to give that up.
All right. We'll do it together, but I should go first.
No, I should go.
No
Great.
way! What if you fall off?
How did
I
you
could
fall
say the
off?
same to you.
Yeah.
I should go first. I'm not gonna let my poor, aged mother walk across a rickety bridge before I'm sure it's safe.
Oh, that is true.
Let's flip a coin.
Great.
Call it heads or tails.
I don't know, man. Tails.
I won!
Huh.
Just be careful and stay away from the edge.
Yeah. Oh, I'll be fine. There you go. See? No. We got chips, bottles, lots of bottles. And a ladder. Hey, Mom,
Quite
lots
the
of beer.
party boat Pierre had going on here.
No kidding.
I kind of want to clean up the rest of these.
Ugh, why?
Well, they are all in the bucket except these two. Aren't you always talking about how important it is to recycle? Just feels like the right thing to do.
It just feels like the right thing to do.
That seems kind of futile. Gonna clean up the rest of this boat, too?
Maybe I will.
I did clean it up. Wow. So we can descend. The door is just open. The idol on, and then someone cancelled the name. Probably Pierre, because he named it after her, I'm guessing. That's a flare gun, buddy. Then ladder. We got ourselves like a way to go underground or something. Our hat. Freaking flare
Dodge
gun.
this.
Firearm. Peruvian. Is there a bullet inside? Nope. It's empty. Ma'am. Just like Silent Hill. Just like the swamp of sadness. Check out those trees. Just like Silent Hill,
Just like
man.
Silent Hill.
What?
Game.
Oh, it's this video game we played at Francine's house. It's a horror game. She really likes that stuff.
Seriously, Tess? You're thinking about video games right now?
It's foggy in the game.
Oh.
Oh. That's why. Right, I'm not gonna go into the bottom floor. No. We gotta check the top floor first. Never know what we're gonna find. Got also the bedroom, radio player, a letter. Read this. I was surprised to receive another letter from you so soon. A houseboat. It's a romantic thought, living right on the water. But don't you suppose it might be a bit small for both of us and 2 children, including a teenager? Couldn't you have written to me before making this decision? We are still here waiting for the heat to die down. While I am excited to start our new life afresh, I have begun to rack up worries. How will the children react? With all they have already been through, what do you suppose my parents will think? And us just disappearing. My poor mother. She's already lost a son-in-law. Won't people come looking for us? Are you sure there's no other way, Helen? As this is her getting second thoughts.
A letter from Grandma.
Can you imagine if my mother had actually moved us up here to stay?
I'd be Canadian.
Great.
You wouldn't even exist.
Whoa. What?
Well, who knows if I would have had a daughter if my whole life had changed back then. I certainly wouldn't have met your father.
That's true.
Wow. So this is like looking into an alternate reality. I'd like to live in another reality.
Like what?
One where you and Dad were still together? Oh, come on.
One where you and Dad were still together?
I
mean,
shouldn't.
I just wish you two were able to work things out.
Well, it's not possible.
He's...
There's no way to that reality from here.
Yeah, but she's thinking it, so why not say it? Oh my. Well, that seems like more of a private photo. He's smoking.
Wow. This is from when Grandma was really young.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this one.
You look a lot like her.
Really? I always thought I looked more like my father.
Maybe you were just imagining things?
What? Oh, you mean because he might not have been my father?
Great.
I suppose I can see the resemblance now that I think about it.
You have her smile.
Aw. Hey, we got a fish. Obviously, I was thinking about her to the very end. What the hell? The magazine for men, gentlemen, October 1968. A 12-page pictorial on the girls of Iceland. Novella Istanbul by Night by author Richard Volpe. Winter campus fashions. Gentleman interviews director R.J. Ritter. Fiction by Rick Baker Norris and Robert Hunte. Humor by Hal Quinn and Ken McKay. Hey, Mom.
Wow. Cool.
Cool.
Tess, don't touch that!
Yep.
Why not? It's just as grimy as anything else in this boat. Plus, I want to find out what the winter campus fashions were in 1968.
You don't know where that's been.
It's literally been right here for 30 years.
I mean before that.
Yeah.
Like...
What was it
Never
used
mind.
for?
And I think it was fringed jackets.
The winter campus fashions in 1968?
How do you know?
And patterned tights. But really? Put that down.
Yeah, we should put it down. Alright. Got ourselves a speaker. Oh, it's a dehumidifier like we have at home. Everyone loves the dehumidifiers, huh?
It's locked.
Oh.
This must be where the money is.
Great.
I seriously doubt that, but Regardless, we'll have to...
Can I just kick it in?
Great.
I'd say you're free to try, but I don't want you hurting yourself.
How sturdy can it be?
Hmm.
All right, pretty sturdy.
Great. Pierre's office. Whatever's in there could blow the lid off this whole thing. Of course, it's locked because nothing's ever easy. Alright, I got a magazine, a rack type deal. Got some mugs with some stains in it still. Jug. Another mug. Good morning. A good morning mug. Got something in there? Nope. And an ashtray. This one's different than the others. Okay. A note.
Boy,
Sunglasses.
really getting into the sea captain persona, aren't we? Did the boat ever even leave this dock?
Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? I mean, he had fishing stuff, but I guess you can fish from the dock. Yeah, captain's hat and all that. Maybe it just came with the boat. Those are bullets, by the way, I think. Note. Travel expenses. Tank of gas, 680. Postcards, map 122. Lunch steak, 600. Motel, 800. Maybe. 6-pack beer, 187. Dinner, burger, 3. Stamps, 1. Breakfast, 2. Liquor, 1775. Minus 47. What the hell is this? 39. Huh. Hey, mom.
Damn, 40 grand.
We've definitely found our man.
This must have been from when he drove up here. Imagine spending $6 on a steak lunch.
Or $7 for a tank of gas.
Did people just drink more back then?
Yeah, I think so. But this is a lot, even for 1968.
Oh yeah, mom was alive back then for sure. Binos.
Cool. Nobody to spy on, though.
Got ourselves a pencil. Drawing sketching pencil. Receipt. I'll read this. Hopto Lake, Ontario, August 2nd, 1968. Received from Mr. Pierre Lautrique $3,000 in exchange for the houseboat, the Eidolon, H. Windsor. Ma'am.
$3,000? For a houseboat?
Are you saying that's a lot or a little?
A lot? A lot.
These are like $1968, right? I mean, $3,000 then is probably like
$10,000? Yeah.
$10,000.
Yeah, probably around that. Maybe even more.
So, what else could you have bought for that much back then? A car? A nice car?
A nice house.
Probably. Maybe.
No?
Yeah, so this crappy boat for the same amount you could buy, like, a sports car with? Seems like a lot.
But you can live on a houseboat.
Well, yeah.
You could live in a sports car if you don't have a very high standard of living.
Yeah. Much higher standard of living on this rotting houseboat.
Well, it wasn't rotting back then, I'm guessing. But yeah, he did have money, or whatever else he had. Not going down that way. It's locked, we know. Head down this ladder now. Where the hell is that? Oh, there it is. But yeah, I mean, I don't know why he thought he was so smart about living on a boat. It just seems very inconvenient. Okay, that's locked as well. We do have to go back here. Okay, I'm guessing this door is not locked. Yep. Okay, and I'm right down there. Nice. Got like a rug or something. Life jackets? That's good. At least he had those. Bathroom, we have a comb. We have some shelf with a...
This looks
Huh.
intense. What's the brushy thing for?
Honestly, I don't know. We got ourselves a shower. Pretty standard stuff right now. Oh, he was making a room for them, man. This is sad. Look at this.
Oh, it's for 4
Diddly wings
players.
for 4 players.
Sorry, Pierre.
And when he was expecting to have 4 players. He was thinking about the kids then. He wasn't just, crazy or whatever. He had bought stuff, like he was trying to put up walls and stuff. Please don't go on about the silly ideas in my head. My concerns are far from silly. This affects all of us. You say we'll have everything we could ever hope for, but I'm not the one who decided to run off across the border and have silly little Helen pick up her entire life and her children's lives at the drop of a hat to follow, no matter how much money was involved. I hope for things that money can't buy. Treasured friendships I've held since I was a girl. My relationship with my parents and siblings. Satisfying work where I get to help people. My children to grow up in the loving company of their grandparents and their friends. These are the things you asked me to give up. And for what? Isolation, an unfamiliar place, a leaky boat, money to spend. On what? What does it matter if everything else is lost, Ellen? Yeah.
You tell him, Grandma.
Yeah, not one to mince words.
All those years of writing advice columns paid off, I guess. Kinda nice that she was thinking about you guys, too. Not just uprooting your life, dumping you in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. I can't imagine what it would have been like to grow up here.
You'd have to learn French.
Great.
Sacre bleu.
Oh no, it's already happening.
Yeah. Poor guy, though. Open the present. The hell is in there? He was setting everything up. But I mean, again, it's a boat, man. Kitchen. Cabinets. Lunchbox. Stay there. Dustpan. Okay, 4 plates. Ledger. Open the ledger. Read the ledger. Date description. Debit credit. Cash. $40,000. Travel surprise 25. Boat idle on receipt August 2nd 4,000. Poker at the shack $49. Groceries Olson's Carnival 41 35 16. Charlie supplies for the girls. Craps game. Yep, 296. Then he had total of 45.59. So he had $35,441 left. And groceries, boat supplies, life preservers, navigation equipment. 200 on the horse race. Come on. You're not getting anything, bro. Charlie, bedding, clothes, etc. Loan to John H for house, $1,000. Slow down, yeah. Spending too much. Then, is that on one day? August, October. Okay, November. Then you spent 45 on whiskey. 300 on poker, bro. And then again he spent 26, 30, 89. Then December the year craps $500, approximately 30,000. Poker 250, 17. He stopped doing the math even. Yep, he stopped keeping records. Yikes. That is not a good sign.
Boy, he really burned through it.
Yep.
I can't imagine just spending $40,000 on nothing.
Well, some of it was on this boat.
Yeah, seems like he really loved it.
Can you imagine Grandma living here?
Can you imagine August living here?
Maybe then she would have been a famous painter, because she would have, had to paint a bunch of stuff to make it less ugly.
For sure.
And you and Grandma would have had to fish every day.
This is a very tempting scene you're painting.
I'm imagining something like Little House on the Prairie, but on a boat.
Little houseboat on the river?
Rolls off the tongue.
Great. Yeah, he didn't seem like he was very smart. But then maybe, I don't know, maybe if Grandma had come, something would have happened. Robbers hit again in Portland. Portland. Local and state police are looking for a group of thieves who made off with an undisclosed amount of cash from Kleinman clothiers in a burglary Saturday night. According to state police, the men broke into the store around 1:20 a.m. They dismantled the store's safe, taking the money back before fleeing. There were no witnesses. We are encouraging local businesses to deposit all cash to their banks at the end of each business day, said Officer Randall Weston of the Portland Police. Unless the burglars have been apprehended, it's too risky to leave any money in the store overnight. Michigan State Police have set up an anonymous tip line for any information on the identities of thieves. Did he make any money? Was he robbing? December craps 500. That's the wrong math too, by the way. Whatever. I don't think he was making any money, man. I think he was just screwed.
The burglary ring.
Mhm.
Mom, Grandma's boyfriend here was a bank robber.
Great.
Why else would he have this?
Maybe my mother sent it to him
For what?
to keep him abreast of current events.
Just a robbery thing?
Oh, come on, Mom. Grandma had a thing going with a bank robber. How cool is that?
Well, okay, they didn't rob any banks. It was the jewelry counters at department stores and things like that.
Department store robber doesn't quite have the same ring to it.
And it wasn't robbery, it was burglary.
What's the difference?
They had a
A
gun.
robbery is when you
Yeah.
take something from someone under duress. A burglary, you take it when they're unaware.
Oh, burglaries
I
unaware.
think.
You
No,
think?
that's opposite,
Listen,
isn't it?
it's been a while since I've brushed up on my criminology.
And why are they so sure it was men?
What?
It says the men broke into the store, but there were no witnesses. So how do they know it was men?
You're
Assumed.
thinking lady robbers.
Like Catwoman.
I like it. Very cinematic.
Do you think Grandma could have helped?
Help?
Are you seriously asking if I think my mother was an accomplice in all this?
Why not?
She had 2 kids at home, and I just don't see it.
Don't see
Seems
it.
like there was a lot about Grandma you weren't seeing.
Excuse me?
Am I wrong? Oh, sorry, Mom. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Mom. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, maybe that's what she wanted me to think.
Hmm.
I didn't know about Pierre, after all.
Yeah. You did not know about Pierre. Got one saucepan in there. Yeah, we got more knives. Look at these cool knives. Here's got a big old pot. Nothing cooking in the oven. And I don't mean the God of the Wild. Pips, 4 cents off, regular price. Coffee, regular US fat off. New red E-Fresh vacuum can, 1 pound net weight, regular grind. Bunch of cans and stuff. Nothing else really going on here. Kitchen, we got the living room, we got a bunch of chairs. Another lighter, definitely a smoker. Accent extra mile number 3, wait, what's on the back? No other cigarette provides the fine taste, the cool smoke, the overall appeal of an accent cigarette made with the finest domestic and imported tobacco. Accent cigarettes are the best available anywhere. Sure, if you say so. I don't like cigarettes. Straight up bad for you, man. French Quarter, old blend, bourbon whiskey. America's premier bourbon since 1981, distilled and blended and bottled in New Orleans. You got Stewart Special Old Reserve. You got Bottled and Bond Old Clarkson State Dry Whiskey, 100 proof, distilled by J. Clarkson Company. Glasses. He was a big drinker. Like a television. Baker's Gold Standard Premium Ale. 1 wine bottle exists. California Bicycle. California Red Wine. A 1962 vintage. Flashlight. Old as hell, but maybe it works. Eh, and nothing here. Oh, key.
Aha!
Key. Take it. And we have ourselves a receipt. Cavalier's Liquor. 1/7. Oh my. That's a lot of money. All sales final.
Wow, that is a lot to spend on whiskey.
$45?
A lot for back then, I mean. Whiskey was more expensive then, too. Plus, judging from the state of this place, this was probably a reoccurring order.
Geez, slow it down, Pierre.
I don't think he was handling my mother's change of heart too well.
With this amount of booze, it doesn't look like he was handling anything too well.
Listen,
Eh.
let's just get back to it. It's cold in this busted old boat.
Yeah. Alright, what else is here? Lots of liquor. Megaphone.
Attention, every. Oh man, what? This doesn't work. Should have seen that coming.
Old as hell. How would it work? Life preserver, jacket. And look at that. Now we have a door over here. Tobacco box. Chocolate more smoking tobacco. Only the finest tobaccos for over 100 years. No other tobacco is as rich, flavorful, or mild as Fogland Moor. Each leaf is hand selected and our master blenders determine the exact proportions used, guaranteeing only the finest quality product. Got a tobacco pipe. And we got playing cards, completely faded. Darts board as well. Yeah, the youth is chilling here now. Given up all hope. That is everything down here at the very least. Yep, looks like it. He was preparing, but like, is there anything else here I can see? Not really. Okay, at least we can now open his office. Okay, big freaking drawers. Filing cabinet style stuff. Knockdown lamp. I mean, he kept it locked, so obviously there was something there. Cigar. Plan. Maple room renovation, bar and retail. Okay, he was definitely planning robberies. Got some pens and stuff there. Can I grab them? Okay. Yep, he's got a note here. Nothing else. Letter. Read. I have received your latest letter. This is my final response. You say you did all this for me, but you didn't. Everything you've done, you did for yourself. You were the one who was unsatisfied with our home, our income, and always wanted more. You were the one who made the decision to get more money through reckless, illegal means. You were the one who decided to run to Canada to save your own skin without even telling me until it was too late to do anything but follow along. I'm not following along anymore. You say these are your kids too. Of course they are, but they are my children as well. I'm here with them every day, comforting their grief, trying to console them over the loss of their father, trying my very hardest to keep up the ruse. Oh, it's a ruse. But I'm getting used to it, used to doing this on my own, used to speaking for myself, to living this new life. I'm regaining my footing. I'm starting to feel okay. You say you will do whatever it takes to make me happy, that you will give me everything I've always deserved to have. I don't know how else to tell you this, but I think you already have. All I want now is to be left alone, free to lead this new life by my own means. Do not contact me or the children again. This is over for all of us. I think we were happy once. I hope you find happiness again, Helen. Damn.
Hmm.
So they were. So I guess that's it.
So I guess that's it. Grandma had enough time on her own. Without Grandpa, without Pierre. She realized she liked things better that way.
Can you blame her?
No, not at all.
No, not at all. It was her chance to have her own independence. And who would want to give up their whole life, everything they know, just for some guy and some money?
People have done worse for less.
Yeah, but Grandma had a pretty good life, didn't she? Her advice column, her art, her kids, her house. Maybe she just needed a little time to herself to realize how good she had it.
Maybe. There's also the key to
Looks
the.
like a mailbox key.
Yep.
Oh, I was hoping that would turn up.
I swear, you could be so nosy sometimes.
Alright. Well, that's the last thing to really check out, right? Mailbox key. Checked out the entirety of the boat. Not really much going on in there. Bunch of letters, I suppose. That's it. One new envelope.
Looks like Pierre tried to mail this, but he messed up the postage or something.
Hmm.
Let's crack this bad boy open.
He sent a
Wait.
response.
Opening other people's mail? I don't know, Tess.
Oh, come on, Mom. Live a little. Pretty sure the law frowns on breaking into people's houseboats. If this guy was your real father, you're his next of kin, so it's fine.
If this
Yeah.
guy was your real father, you're his next of kin, so it's fine.
Is
That's
that how
true.
that works?
I
Yeah.
don't know, probably. Makes sense to me.
I suppose you have a point.
Let's see what we've got here.
Sheriff's Department, Green Country MI. Reroute to Lautrec. Okay. To whom it may concern. Oh, he's confessing. I now confess my culpability for a spate of burglaries which resulted in the theft of almost $500,000. I had worked as a property inspector. Wait, what? An inspector for Greene County for over 10 years. At a poker game in 1966, I was approached by a man interested in trading blueprints and my knowledge for cash. He and a few others targeted department stores and other businesses that carried large amounts of cash overnight. This relationship developed and I became more and more involved. I was given 10% of the proceeds from the robberies in exchange for information on how they could evade detection of the store security. There was no damn Pierre. Grandpa did not die. Grandpa came over here. Wow. Next, information on how they could evade detection from the store's security. As time went on, the stores they chose to hit became riskier and riskier. I had no way to back out of the arrangements as they had threatened not only my safety but that of my families as well. Seeing no other option, I falsified a death certificate with papers I lifted from the county office. I left my wife and daughters to cross the border under an assumed name, giving them instructions to follow me. They never did, and I regret having asked them to. What little of my student profits remain, I have destroyed. Great. My wife Helen knew nothing of my crimes until it was too late. She only went along with the story of my death because she had no other choice. She is innocent. My decision to involve myself in this series of crimes was mine alone. I ask only that you leave my wife and daughters alone. This is my confession. Wow. And he sent it to the police.
So Pierre was
That was a false
my
name.
dad?
He wrote this whole confession, but it never made it. It's been here ever since.
He's
I
destroyed all the
can't
money.
believe it.
Well, it says right there.
He wasn't
no, I
dead.
mean, rhetorically, Tess. Jeez.
Right.
I'm. So my mother wasn't having an affair at all, or whatever this would have been.
Yeah, he
Not
was
except
just
with
faking
Grandpa's
death.
secret identity.
Yep.
So my father hadn't died when we thought he'd had a heart attack. He was just here
Oh, someone's
on
coming.
this dock. We never got to know him. He was just a car ride away. August and I suffered over something that never even happened.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mom.
Yeah. I'm really sorry, Mom. For your whole life, you thought your dad had just died, and you had to live with that. That really sucks.
I can't believe I can't believe he just abandoned us. All this time, he was here. He gave up his family, his children.
Well, you
For
couldn't
an
come.
old boat and some booze.
I wish I could have talked to him. Just one more time. And my mother living a lie for the rest of her life. I can't even imagine. I just wish I could have talked to her about it. While she was alive,
Wish you could have been there for her. Wish she could have trusted you. Wish it didn't turn out this way. Wish you could have been there
you
for
could
her.
have been there for her?
Yeah. If we could have just... She didn't have to carry all this alone. I can't believe she would do that to us, lie to us her whole life. Why didn't she say anything? Even when we were all grown up.
Maybe she was trying to protect you.
Yeah, maybe. August was so little. But I was old enough to know the truth. I just wish we would have talked.
So, that's it? He spent all his money, tried to send this confession, and disappeared, and he never came back? Do you think he could still be alive?
Maybe. Yeah.
I don't know. Honestly, I honestly don't care. It doesn't really matter, does it? Either way, he's gone.
You don't want to keep going? Maybe we could find...
No, I think we found
No,
enough.
there's nobody really else to
Yeah.
go either.
I'm sorry, Mom.
He pretended to die. But he really just
Yeah, I
left
mean,
me
her life
like
is
everyone
tough.
else.
I didn't leave you.
Well, maybe not yet. But your dad...
I thought you said you were the one who kicked Dad out.
I mean, he wanted to become a full-time
I mean-
gambler.
Well, it wasn't quite like that. I guess... Listen. I'll give you the full story in the car. I'm freezing out here.
Yeah, me too.
Tess, thanks for doing this. For coming with me.
Of course.
Yeah.
And for pushing me to find out what happened.
Just
Closure.
doing my job.
I know I haven't been the best mom lately. But I am so lucky to have such an incredible, kind,
Oh, Mom.
beautiful, hardworking...
Stop. You make me cry.
just such an amazing daughter.
She's crying already.
I love you, Mom.
Aww.
I love you too, honey.
Now, Dad's full story. What the hell is going on? Maybe you should just never talk to him again. Car registration. Yeah. Wait, special plates. Oh, no special plates. Right. Got the same directions again. But no image. Roadbuddy.com. Yeah, I'm sure if we actually put that link, probably we'll find something. Alright, well. I never tried this. Put that off. Hey Mom, let's talk.
Hey, Mom. I was thinking about something. I wonder what Grandma would say about all this.
Good question. What do you think?
I don't think she'd be too happy.
That we found out?
Now, girls, I hid those private things away so people wouldn't find them. I don't know why you couldn't leave well enough alone. Well, if you didn't want people to find it, maybe you should have gotten rid of it.
Yeah, instead of hiding
Well, okay. Maybe I did want you to find it. A little bit.
So you asked about what happened with me and Dad.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Full story, please.
Well, your dad, you know, was always looking for the next thing. Always had a new idea to try that was gonna fix all his problems, our problems.
Right.
And for a while, it was the video store. And then that sales thing, and then he decided that he was gonna be a professional poker player.
Which is a bad
Is that
idea.
what you meant by full-time gambler?
Yeah. I mean, not really a gambler. He's not playing with his own money. It's all tournaments and stuff. They're playing as a sport.
Right. That's insane.
That's insane. Didn't anybody tell him the house always wins?
Yeah.
Oh, I did. But this isn't playing poker against the house. It's against other players. There is no house.
Oh, there's gonna be a buy-in.
Believe me, I heard all his justifications. There were plenty.
And even though he's been gone for a couple years, he's never told me why he's really out there. Why wouldn't he tell me?
Embarrassment?
Maybe deep down,
Yeah.
he's not so proud of it.
Maybe he just didn't want to tell me till after he'd hit it big? So he chose right when Grandma really started getting sick and we moved in to take care of her to go off and follow his
Yeah,
dream?
that's an asshole move.
He must really like poker.
He likes it. But I wouldn't say that's the real reason he left. The split came at a really hard time. The theater was doing worse, and I was spending all my time there. Then your grandmother started really declining and needed more and more help. I think when I decided we needed to move in with her to care for her, well, being a full-time caretaker for his mother-in-law was not something your father ever signed up for. So he left for Nevada. He wanted to stay married. Said we could make it work. But by that time...
It was already over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I realized that this was a pattern that would never really end. Do you
What?
blame me for ending it?
No, I get
No,
it.
I get it. You
Yeah.
needed his support, and he just ran away.
Ran
Kinda
away, yeah.
forced your hand.
Yeah, kind of.
That sucks, Mom.
Shitty
But I
move.
do miss him. I'm sorry for buying the tickets.
Get a refund.
Oh,
I should have talked to you first. I guess I thought, I don't know, that Dad, explained everything to me in a way that made sense, and that he was living some great life out there.
no,
Oh.
you shouldn't apologize. I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. I guess I was embarrassed. That I would have married such a ding-dong. Professional gambler. I didn't want to have to say it out loud. But I guess you can't keep running away from your problems forever.
Now I have these tickets, and I don't know what to do.
I think you should go.
To Reno?
Yeah. I think it would be good for you to hear his side of the story. We may not always get along, but he's not a bad guy. And you guys have a good relationship. You should spend some time with him. I think it'd be good for both of you.
Maybe convince him to freaking get back.
Are
Put
you
your
sure,
brain
Mom?
on
Yeah,
correctly.
I'm sure.
See it?
But it's not over Thanksgiving, right?
Oh, God, no. And Miss August mac and cheese? Fat chance. I'm proud of you, Mom.
For what?
What do you mean, for what? You're kick-ass. How many moms would stop packing up their house to drive their daughter all over Michigan to search for a family secret? Or run their own business, run a community theater? That's pretty cool.
All right. Maybe not the brightest idea from a financial perspective, but it is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, honey. That means a lot. And speaking of businesses, that's pretty impressive that you made enough money to buy a plane ticket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's exciting that people are willing to pay me to design websites.
Well, I've seen what you can do, and you do a great job.
You should pursue it, man.
Thanks,
This is the
Mom.
time, dude.
I'm serious. When I saw your web stuff, I mean, I don't always know what I'm looking at, but I know it looks good.
Thanks.
An artist's eye, just like your grandma.
And my mom. But maybe it skipped over my aunt.
Come on, her painting wasn't that bad.
did make it look a little demonic.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess I always imagined that you'd go to Ford like Grandma and me. It's silly, but it's not fair of me.
Does Ford have a
God
tech
knows I didn't do
program
everything my mom wanted me to do.
programming thing? Like, what do you mean doing Kurt? Seeing Kurt?
Like seeing Kurt?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't say doing Kurt,
Amongst
come on.
many other things. But yeah, it's hard to let go, to see you as an adult, and not just my baby girl.
Mom.
You were so cute back then, even cuter than now.
Stop.
And you had the biggest head. Everyone said it. Everyone said, that's the baby with the biggest head.
Bowling ball head. The bowling ball baby.
Yep. And it was all your dad. On my side, we all have perfect, tiny little heads. Like golf balls.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think about the whole August thing?
Moving in with her?
Yeah. I guess
I mean, that's
big
leaving
decision,
her
moving
theater
to
and stuff.
Chicago.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly.
Would you want to move in with her?
I'm not sure, come
I'm
on.
not sure. What about the Andromeda? And
Yeah.
Francine, it means starting over, kind of.
The same decision
Yeah.
that
But it could be nice to get
that
a
your
fresh
grandma
start.
had, right? The same thing.
We've been through a lot of big changes this year. You've been through so many big changes. But I mean, we're making it work.
And if it doesn't work, we
And
always have that
whatever
as
we
a backup.
decide, we can make it work. I'm confident in that.
Yeah. Me too.
We should call August and tell her about all this.
Oh, hey, August, guess what? Our dad really is our dad.
You can sleep easy. We're not French Canadian after all.
Whatever we end up doing, I'm just glad. I'm glad you're with me.
Yeah. Me too.
Yay, good ending. I'm sure all endings are good endings. But yeah, it's the same, basically the same decision that grandma had as well. To either stay where we are, not with a lot of money, but you know, make it work, or we can move somewhere else, start over. Obviously, you know, in the grandma situation, the moving away was a lot worse. Living in a damn houseboat. In this case, we are living in like a nice townhouse, with a rich aunt. So it's a little more sensible in our case. But whatever. So yeah, I mean, grandpa was a criminal, but not like a robber. He was just giving people plans, which makes sense. Keri Russell, Kaitlyn Devner. Alright, that was a fun game, honestly. Nice, short little experience. I do enjoy these kind of games, you know. Again, I wouldn't say it was great. I would give it like an 8 though. Didn't do anything cool, but it had a nice lost story. It had like no gameplay. Open Road was developed over many years by many hands. All the people below played a crucial part in its development. Alright, lots of people. But again, probably like a smaller team. Again, Annapurna is not known, you know, to be huge. Yeah, I don't know, whatever it is. But yeah, fun game, nice music. Again, I put the copyrighted music option off. Maybe there was some cool, you know, early 2000s of, was it 90s? No, 2000. Whatever. Early, whatever that time it is, early music and stuff, but we didn't hear it because I put that shit off. But yeah, I mean, cool story, obviously. Thought that her dad had a secret freaking, the grandfather was some other person having an affair, and I even thought that maybe they killed their actual grandfather, but no, he just faked his death because he was getting too mixed up in this whole robbery ring. Then he left and spent all his money, and now we don't even know where he is. Yeah, that was good. Amy Fincher, good writers, Harrison Gerard and Gracie Gardner. That was again a fun story. Again, short, not really that much to do. But again, the thing is, it's smaller in scope. I don't know about the price again. It's on Xbox Game Pass, which is like perfect. It's a short thing, doesn't overstay its welcome at all. It's like very small game, but fun. Good to look around. Some okay jokes and stuff. I enjoyed it anyway. Again, like I said, I would give it like an 8. If it was like longer, then no. Like longer games, I think like Hades, they need like great gameplay. They need a great music and like a great story to suck you into it. There needs to be something to do. And I mean, this game had like no gameplay. You walk around, you click on things, that's really about it. And then you listen to conversations. So it's all story. So games that rely fully on story have to be very, very, very good in terms of story, which this was not. But again, it was short, so it doesn't really matter. Mediocre stories that last for a long time, not good. This was not mediocre, I would say. Not incredible, but not mediocre. It was good. I enjoyed it. Yeah, again, a lot more people than I thought worked on the game, by the way. Got Annapurna Interactive. So it's not just made by Annapurna. I guess it was just passed around by between a couple of studios. Now there is another short game that is on Game Pass. I will also check for the achievements. I don't know if I've missed some, probably have. And I'll look up what they are. I'm very pissed that I missed the conversation about mom being a bowling alley, roller skating, freaking, what are they called? Waitress. I would have liked to ask about that, but whatever. We were not able to. I pressed the wrong button and it got sent away. I could alt tab right now, but I'm scared of alt tabbing now because of stuff. We'll let it go. Decogon Studios LLC. The art, again, the art was fun. Not super impressive. Only 2 characters, but they were done well enough. For this kind of a smaller game, the art was fine. It looked good. Kind of game you can't expect a lot. It's not supposed to be. Its goal was tell a nice story, and it did that. It succeeded. The art, the music, everything worked for the story. It was very like slice of life. Now again, it goes into a little bit of weird topics, but still very believable. Good happen. Good happen, definitely. Dealing with a lot of family drama and stuff. No like Dungeons Dragons and shit, but good enough. Relationship between mother and daughter, and why the father left them, and grandma and her relationship with her, with the grandfather and the sister, my aunt, basically my mother's sister, and all the sad stuff that happened there, taking their father's death. And the grandma kind of cracked, huh? Keeping that secret. We don't even know if the grandfather is dead. He could still be just kicking around somewhere, doing God knows what. He left the boathouse. He destroyed the money, he said. Devoted. Quality assurance. Okay, a lot more people than I thought worked on this. I thought it would be like, I don't know, 20 people. 20, 30 people. About it. But no, there seems to be a good amount of people put a good amount of work into this. Like a lot of people? What happened? Oh, something happened. Like you said, it work between many people. I think maybe it was like worked on by some other studio, then moved, and then that other studio was shut down, and then it was moved again. Some kind of weird crap happened, definitely. The credit should not be this big. Most Annapurna games are like have a lot fewer people, if I'm not mistaken. They do, right? The credits are usually much shorter than this. This is quite a lot. Localization makes sense. Do you also have voice acting? Probably not, right? In the localized version. Head of gaming division, French. 3 people worked on it. Okay, Italian 3 people. Makes sense. Probably Spanish. 4 people Italian. Why is Italian harder? German. Okay, German makes sense. Going for that European audience. What about Spanish? There you go. You gotta have Spanish. What other language you got? Japanese, Chinese, Russian. I don't know. All the big markets. What the hell is Brazilian Portuguese? Brazil has a different kind of Portuguese. In Brazil they speak Portuguese. I don't know. Russian, Spanish, LA, Los Angeles Spanish is different. What the hell is going on? Simplified Chinese, one guy. Traditional Chinese, one guy. Wow. Okay, it's hardworking people. Is that it? Nope. We got Kekashi Games. Okay, Japanese. Kekashi Games. I was thinking that they don't have Japanese and Korean. Okay, makes sense. No other languages? Music licenses. Do you realize? Again, we never heard any of these because Sony Music Publishing, performed by the Flaming Lip, courtesy of Warner Records. Yeah, we never did this. Do you realize? Good Woman. Maybe with this music it would have been a little better. 2003, see? 2003 music. Doorman music. By Cat Power, courtesy of Manor Records. Heartbeats. Words and music by Karen Elizabeth Danger. Performed by The Knife, courtesy of Rabbit Records. Swing, swing. Again, it is a car, like a road trip style game, right? So obviously they're gonna have some good music. But I never heard them because they're probably all copyrighted. Annapurna, thanks. There you go, finally. Paul Hansen. Sam Kim. Marie Sullivan. Kevin Marino. Everyone at Annapurna. Don Gibson, Amanda White, and everyone at I Am 8-Bit. Everyone at 47 Communications. EDS Woodland. Go Testify. Adam Claff. Augusta Butlin. The Open Roads team, thanks. Okay, everyone gets to thank people. Rotary. Mike, Max Glass, and the Hearse. Lot of people. They like to thank a lot of people. Rowan Wood, My How, Keisha Rose, Bob Gerard. Okay, I mean if I'm going to rate the credits, like pretty boring credits. Most boring as you can get. Okay? You gotta add something. You know, maybe they're driving back or maybe a little conversation or something. Oregon film. So freaking bright. Again, it's not for you, but for me, that Oregon film is freaking eye burning bright. Again, I got a Samsung Odyssey Neo G7, bro. Open Roads is set in Bookmania by Mark Simpson with additional fonts by Harrison Gerard and Z7. Made with Fmod Studio by Firelight Technologies Private Limited or PTY Limited. Created with Unity. Portions of the program 2005-2024 Arbor Hill Productions LLC, published by Annapurna Interactive under exclusive license. All rights reserved. That probably is the end of the credits. Thanks for playing. Hey, thank you for making the game. Alright. Is it gonna stop in the middle? Come on, you gotta stop it in the middle. That looks so cool. No, it did. But a little higher than the middle, I think. Okay. There you go. Open roads. Oh, we have a chapter selection now. Helen's house, hit the road, summer home, motel, crossing borders, houseboat, the way home. Okay. And we can rewatch the credits if I really want to. Let's do a quick alt tab. Okay. It's showing me 62%, but I don't know if it's updated. Okay, I think it is. So the road less traveled completed the game. Peer pressure explored the houseboat. The road warrior completed the second car journey. Room service, Green Pet Club. Waiter skater. There's 3 achievements I missed. They are the hard ones apparently. 12.49%, 11.69. No, does this bug you is the hardest one. 9%. No, the secret achievement is 8%. Yikes. Okay, we gotta look this up. Then, what is this called? Open roads all achievement. Show me. A lot to unpack. I dropped my freaking whatever. I dropped my nail clipper. Secret achievements. Check dug around in the trash. Born in a barn. Listen to a number station. Just checking it out. Helen, the start of the game, head downstairs, interact with the trash in the barrel before the pottery room. Opal will interrupt you and unlock. You can use tap to select companies to backtrack anything you missed. Just checking it out. Okay, I mean, that seems easy enough. Let's do it real quick. Chapter selection, Helen's house. Yep, don't worry about my current progress. Just take me there. Hey, it's Grandma. Flip over. Hey,
Tess?
it's me.
Yeah?
Come down to the basement. There's something I want to show you.
The basement?
Can I skip dialogue?
What is it?
The painting, right?
Oh, remember?
This?
I hate it.
Ugh, I hate it.
But it's of the dog we had.
I don't think it's late. Who's responsible?
August.
And we've still got a little while.
Yeah.
The estate sale. Glad it's over.
But it's
Yeah.
over.
Are you okay?
We took care of your.
And now they're selling.
Wanna just.
Yeah. Aside from
Amazing that no.
just shock. Ugh. Oh my god.
Not packed up.
Just remember that it needs to be.
I know.
Yeah, I didn't pack up. I just left. Go back in the. We can go back up. There is some trash near the pottery room. These? No. Oh, these Chinese food container. Yep.
Tess, what are you doing? Don't touch that.
Why not?
I missed
It's
this.
in the trash.
Yeah, and I'm just checking it out.
Yeah.
Well, stop.
Okay, fine.
I want to look at the trash. Oh, and I can't do it anymore. Alright. Well, that's one achievement I should have gotten already. Can't believe I just missed that. Just checking it out. Yep, that's the 12% one. There's two more left. Let's see. Okay. Born in a barn. Refrigerate the whole house. Helen's house. Start of the game, head downstairs, open the fridge, then leave the kitchen area without closing it. Okay. I didn't do that because, you know, I'm like a normal person. I don't just leave stuff open like that. Skip. Turn over. Turn over. Back up. Back it up. Got it. Head downstairs.
Tess,
Yeah?
come down to
The basement.
Spam.
What is it? Remember
Nothing.
this?
Remember this. Yeah. What is it?
What?
It's
a
a
dog.
And we've still
Yeah.
the estate sale. Glad it's.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
We took care.
And now
Right
there's
after the
one
end,
just-
and father just
Aside
left
from
us.
Amazing.
Just shock. Ugh.
Just remember.
I know.
I know. Okay, so I'm born in a barn. Yep.
Hey, were you born in a barn? Close the fridge.
Yes, mother.
What if I don't do it? Again. Ah, don't tell me now. Okay, that's the other secret achievement that I had missed, apparently. Yep, born in a barn. And then the hardest one is left, the one that is the least found out. Does this bug you is done? The signal. Yeah, what the hell is this? Hit the root. In the first road trip, second track of the radio, launch in section to 106.7, and eventually this will trigger a conversation and unlock this. Okay. So we quit the main menu. Then chapter selection, hit the road, and then we mess with this. You know, there's also text dad, text Francine, put phone back. Text dad, hi dad, text me back when you're around. Text Francine, hey Frankie, guess where I am? Where? In the car with my mom. On a road trip. Where are you going? Weird stuff. I have a summer home. You know what? You're right. I text anything cool or haunted, but the ticket. Plane ticket in Nevada. See your dad. Oh no, Tess. Whoops. You have to case have a safe trip, nerd. Okay, so here's the radio. Is it okay?
If I turn on the
Oh,
radio?
I don't know
will.
how much signal we'll get, but yeah, sure.
Oh, this. It's Morse code. Morse code, man. Yep.
What the hell is this? It makes me uncomfortable.
I think it's a numbers station.
Numbers.
Is that something from like the X-Files?
Maybe? Car radios can pick them up in the middle of nowhere. Some people think it's a secret coded government message.
Oh.
Whoa. Maybe if we decode it, we can find out where they're hiding the aliens.
You get right on that.
The truth is out there.
Alright, and that's probably all the achievements. Okay. Nice and nice. Oh wait, what do you mean 940 out of 1,000? I have them all. How can it be 15 of 16? Oh, there you go. 1,000 it updated. There you go. Alright. Is that annoying, Mom?
What are you doing back there? Are you gonna do your homework?
No. Reading in the car make...
Then what are
I don't know.
So stop it.
Not safe.
Tess,
There you go.
will you stop
Doing what?
You know
Annoying.
exactly.
Don't
I can't
tell
stop
me.
being annoying if you don't tell me what I was doing.
Uh-huh.
Yes, you can. I've seen you not be annoying before.
When?
Good.
Not anytime recently, now that you mention it. Just cut it out, will you?
Okay, fine.
Alright. Well, anyway. That's all the achievements as well. Yeah, honestly, fun game. Would recommend. Anyway. I mean, Annapurna always makes good games. Anyway, see you in whatever I choose to play next.